Seattle is consistently ranked among the best cities to live in the entire United States, but obviously it's not all rainbows and sunshine. There are some real concerns that you need to know about before making a move. In this video, I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly about living in or near Seattle. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt Hawkins. I'm a Seattle realtor with Real Broker. Reason number one not to live in Seattle is the high cost of living. Payscale.com lists Seattle's cost of living 53% higher than the national average, with the cost of housing as a primary driver for the elevated costs. Median home price in Seattle is $880,000, double the national median price. Damn! Seattle workers make 32% more than their counterparts across the country, but that increase doesn't quite offset the difference in expenses. Reason number two not to move to Seattle is Seattle has a huge homeless population. Tent cities are hard to miss, and drug use is a problem. This is a problem that the city is constantly trying to find a solution to. Hopefully they can implement programs that help people get back on their feet instead of just herding people to a different location. Reason number three not to move to Seattle is crime. Both property crime and violent crime rates have risen in recent years. But Seattle isn't the only place where this is happening. Crime rates are up all over the country.
I feel kind of like I'm committing a crime.
Hopefully, as we get some distance from the pandemic and the economy becomes less volatile, people will find more stability in their lives and crime rates will drop again. Reason number four not to move to Seattle is the weather. It's not so much the rain that is the issue, but the constant gray from November to April. As they say, April showers bring May flowers, but in Seattle, April starts in November and lasts till the end of June. Also, it gets dark in the winter just after 4 p.m., which can be a real bummer that time of year.
This isn't your average everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness.
Reason number five not to move to Seattle is the traffic. Traffic here is bad, but if you're coming from someplace where traffic is absolute hell, like LA, you might be pleasantly surprised. And apparently we've got the #1 transit system in the whole entire country, so at least there's that.
You said there wouldn't be traffic. This is traffic.
Living in Seattle is not all bad, and there's a reason why so many people are moving here. So let's take a look at some of the reasons to move to Seattle. Reason number one to move to Seattle is proximity to nature. We've got 3 national parks, mountains, the ocean, lakes, rainforests. If you enjoy spending time in the outdoors, then this is definitely the place for you.
Shout out to nature.
Seattle has nearly 500 parks and hundreds of miles of trails to walk or bike on. Outdoor activities are aplenty in the Seattle area. From hiking, we have 700 miles of hiking trails in Washington State, skiing and snowboarding, scuba diving, mountaineering, fishing, golf, whitewater rafting, mountain biking, boating. The possibilities for outdoor recreation are endless. Wow. In fact, Seattle was ranked the #1 city in the country for outdoor activities by niche.com.
That's why y'all #1.
Reason number two to move to Seattle is the robust job market. Seattle is a tech juggernaut that has ascended to superstar tech hub status. Named America's most desired post-graduation destination for graduating college students by the new Axios Generation Labs Next Cities Index, which measures work and culture trends by geographic preferences. Seattle is home to tech giants Amazon and Microsoft, but many other leaders in tech have established a presence in the Seattle area, including Nintendo, Adobe, Google, Apple, and Meta. But it's not all tech. The Seattle area is home to some of the world's leading aerospace companies, including Boeing and Blue Origin. In total, Washington has over 1,300 aerospace-related companies that call it home. In fact, the Evergreen State consistently ranks #1 for aerospace sales, profits, and employment.
#1 pick.
Home to the Gates Foundation, the Allen Institute, and the University of Washington, Seattle is a global hub for life sciences, global health, and biotech research. Retail, manufacturing, and maritime are also major industries in the Seattle area, with interactive media, music, and clean technology coming into the picture as emerging industries.
Hello, computer.
Reason number three to move to Seattle is no state income tax or no state corporate tax. This one's pretty self-explanatory, but we do have pretty high sales tax and a business and occupations tax.
I paid my taxes over a year ago.
Reason number four to move to Seattle is Seattle has an incredible food scene with the 5th highest concentration of restaurants in the country. The late Anthony Bourdain said of Seattle, Seattle has one of the best and most interesting food scenes in America. If you know anything about Anthony, that speaks for itself, and if you don't, I highly recommend checking out one of his books or one of his shows. You will not be disappointed. Because this whole video is a list and people love lists,
I love that stuff.
Seattle came in at number 8 on Insider's list of best US cities for foodies, coming in at number 6 for diversity, accessibility, and quality. Reason number 5, Seattle's public transportation was ranked number 1 in the country by Wallet Hub because lists. Truth be told, I had this as a con on my original outline for this video, but after some research, I kept finding Seattle ranking number 1. Granted, a lot of what I came across kept citing the same study that ranked it number 1, but here we are.
Well, here we are.
Grading public transit on accessibility and convenience, safety and reliability, and public transit resources, Seattle was top 10 in every category.
Oh my God! Wow!
While I have my issues with the Seattle transit system, namely the lack of options coming from the north and delays facing light rail expansion, Seattle has a robust transit system with diverse options including buses, streetcars, light rail, monorail, and water taxis. Yes, that's right, water taxis are probably the best way to get to and from West Seattle, with the West Seattle Bridge out of commission for the foreseeable future. Reason number 6 is the weather. And I know I listed the weather as a pro and a con, but life is complicated, what can I say?
I can't say that didn't hurt.
Seattle gets a bad rap for being rainy and gloomy 24/7, and don't get me wrong, it is rainy and gloomy for long stretches, but the weather here really is quite nice. It's not too hot, not too cold. Goldilocks would be right at home, with average temperatures of 72 degrees in the summer and a balmy 53 degrees in the winter.
That's the most beautiful day there ever was.
Temperatures rarely drop below freezing, and we usually get 1 or 2 days of snow. If you can stand a little rain, you can enjoy the outdoors year-round.
Look, the sun's come out. It's a miracle.
Reason number 7, Seattle is dog friendly. Seattle has 1.9 dog parks per 100,000 residents, 351 dog-friendly restaurants, and 4 dog-friendly shopping centers. Reason number 8 is Seattle has close proximity to other major cities, with Vancouver, BC, and Portland each about a 3-hour drive away. Spokane is about 4 hours away, and Coeur d'Alene, Idaho is about a 5-hour drive. Wow! There you have it, the mostly good and bad about living in Seattle. If you want more information about living in Seattle or the Seattle market, check out these videos right here, and I'll catch you on the next video.